worked. You're not anticipating another one, are you? You're not anticipating another one, are you? Great.
Lord, thank you for the blessing that you've given to us, especially eternal life through your Son, Jesus Christ. Lord, I pray tonight for players, coaches, officials, fans.
Of our national anthem from the Ashcroft Center on this Thursday night as Evangel is set to go in a conference matchup with Central Methodist. I'll take you through the starting lineups. First for the Eagles, coached by Jeff Sherman. Coach Sherman in his 28th season is 4 wins shy of 500 career victories. 496 and 396 is career record. Here is his starting 5. They've gone a little bigger to match up with Evangel's slightly taller lineup. They'll start 3 forwards and 2 guards tonight. At a guard, Derek Kitch, 6'5", 220, a senior from Hallsville. Another forward, Elliott Black, 6'5", 230, a senior from St. Louis. Third forward is Alex Barner, 6'4", 210, a senior from Fort Scott, Kansas. At a guard, Eric Franklin, 5'8", 170, a senior from Columbia Rockbridge. And their other guard is Robert Mason, 6'2", 180, in his senior season from Kansas City. Eagles are 6-4, and again Monday night they had a win over Harris Stowe by 3. For the Crusaders, no changes to their starting lineup. 3 forwards and 2 guards. At a forward, Zach Klein, 6'5", 195, a junior from Mount Vernon. The other forward, Brody Wingert, 6'5", 190, in his second season at his Springfield Kickapoo. Stephen Cotton starts at a third forward, 6'7", 220, a senior from Eldon, Missouri. And Evangel's backcourt has Jay Donnelly at shooting guard, 6'2", 170, a senior from Lynn, Missouri. And Evangel's point guard is J.J. Williams, 6'5", 165, a junior college transfer in his first Evangel season. The junior is from Arlington, Texas, and Jacksonville Junior College in Texas. Steve Jenkins is the head coach. His 31st season, he is 568 and 398 in his career with Evangel. The Crusaders rank 21st nationally. They are 7-2. For both teams, it is their first conference game of the year. Evangel had 7 straight wins. That came to an end Saturday, falling to second-ranked Oklahoma Baptist 79-65 Saturday night. For the Crusaders, it's their first game since then. The Evangel in road maroon jerseys, Central Methodist wearing the home whites. Evangel still doesn't have white jerseys yet, so they've been in the maroons for now 10 straight games. Eagles in home whites, and they've kind of a unique white jersey with still a white letter and number. just outlined in green, so it's sort of readable as we get set to go. Stephen Cotton will jump center, opposed by Elliott Black as we get set to get underway. Great to have you with us on this Thursday night. Evangel won the women's game, men's game now underway. The opening tap controlled by Central Methodist, and they'll bring it up floor from our left to our right. Eric Franklin runs the point, sends it to the left wing, then got it right back from the left side. He'll get inside the key, swing it to the right side to Robert Mason. Now back up top. Out front, it's Tillman who's actually going to make a start, so they changed it back from Kitch in a starting role to Melvin Tillman at guard. And a shot inside, missed. Cotton the rebound for the Crusaders. Long down floor pass for Klein into the basket. He'll get a turnaround shot in the lane and score. And Evangel gets an early 2-0 lead as they found Klein in transition. Franklin out front. Goes to his left on the dribble, stops left of the arc, hands it off behind him. Across the key comes Tillman. Swings it back to the right side, then got it back. Left of the arc. Franklin again looks inside at Tillman posting up. Can't beat him. Now a bounce pass poked away by Cotton. Tillman gets it back. Feed across the lane. That was Kitch who's in. So he's starting in place of Alex Barner at a forward. Pass went off him and out of bounds. And Evangel with a 2-0 lead will bring it back the other way. Here's Cotton left wing. Cross court to Klein. He'll hand it back to Cotton on the left side. He'll dribble top of the key. Flip it behind him to Donnelly between the circles. Right wing to Cotton who pops out. He'll go baseline. Running layup won't go. Rebound tipped and picked up by Williams at the top of the key. He'll drive inside the lane and score on a double pump layup. 4-0 Evangel. We've played a minute and a half here at Ashcroft Center. Eric Franklin left side of the backcourt. Looks underneath. Swings it to the left corner. With it Elliott Black. Covered up by Zach Klein. He'll send it left of the arc. Now back to Black. His runner in the lane won't go. Rebound pulled down by Donnelly. And Evangel clears up the far side. Brody Wingert to Klein right of the arc. Left of the arc for Jamie Donnelly. He'll launch a deep three. Miss it off the front of the rim. Rebound tip to JJ. Right side, here's Zach Klein. Goes behind the back in a dribble. Pull-up jumper. Won't go from 17 as it banked off the back iron twice and then rolled out. Near side, Robert Mason picks up a dribble. Gets it underneath for Elliott Black. Black back out front for Franklin. Swung around left to Melvin Tillman. Cross court to Mason right of the arc. Now to Franklin at the point. Franklin to the right wing. With it there, Tillman. He'll launch a 19-footer over Wingert. Miss it off the back of the rim. Rebound, Zach Klein. Klein the other way. No one picks him up. He'll feed Donnelly right of the lane. His jumper won't go from 10 feet. Rebound, Eagles. They'll go the other way. Weaving through traffic, Tillman lost a handle on the dribble. Picks it back up off the floor. It swung left. A driving layup for Franklin. Gets the Eagles on the board. It's 4-2 Evangel. 17 minutes to go in the first. With the ball right corner, Zach Klein. Top of the key for Brody Wingert. Here's Cotton. Cotton around the defender. Swings it right corner to Donnelly, and he's called for the travel. Took a little step with a pivot foot before he put the ball on the floor, and it's going to be Eagles ball. They'll bring it the other way, trailing 4-2. Central Methodist shooting to the basket to our right here in this first half. Underneath. They feed the right block. Elliott Black misses a turnaround over the rim. Wingert the rebound on the weak side. Sends it ahead. Jamie Donnelly right wing. Back up top. Brody Wingert for three. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound Eagles. They'll push the other direction. Here's Franklin to his right. Bounce pass to the right corner. With it there, Mason. Swung back around left side for Melvin Tillman. Tillman out of Richmond, Indiana. Up top for Mason. Left side again. Tillman backs up. Gets inside the lane. Dumps it off inside. A reverse layup is good. Converted by Melvin Tillman underneath. 4-all tie. We've played now almost 4 minutes as Evangel brings it up. Donnelly, left side of the three line. Out front to Klein. Klein backs his way to the free throw line. Dumps it to the right corner. Wingert underneath finds Cotton. His reverse layup partially blocked, but it's going to draw a foul. Derek Kitch, they say, got a piece of the body as he went up on Stephen Cotton, sending the Evangel 6'7" senior to the free throw line. First foul of the game there, coming more than 4 minutes into it. Stephen Cotton, averaging 10.7 points. First free throw rattles in. Cotton, Evangel's leading rebounder, averaging 6.5 rebounds per game. Evangel balanced in scoring and rebounding. Cotton with one more, and the senior from Eldon hits both. It's 6-4 to Evangel. Crusaders show a full court press. Opposite free throw line, Tillman. He almost walked. Got it over the midcourt line with it there. Black. It's inside the lane. Drives and scores left of the hoop. Tied at 6. Now the Eagles showing a three-quarter court press. Donnelly at the opposite foul line. Ahead to J.J. Williams. Still shy of midcourt. Now we'll get across the line. Right-hand dribble. Sends it right side of the backcourt to Brody Wingert. Right wing to Zach Klein. Klein out front for Donnelly. Left wing for J.J. Williams. Williams puts it on the floor to the top of the key. Gives it up left wing to Wingert. Brody puts it on the floor to his right. Draws a hand check foul from Michael Bank, who had checked in a moment ago. Actually, they're going to call it travel. Bank, a 6'2 junior. Junior college transfer, native of Hanover Park, Illinois. Came in during the previous whistle. Eagles shoot for the lead. We're tied at 6-all. Bank, left side for Tillman. Back to Bank on the right wing. He'll get it to the high post, right of the lane to Elliott Black. He'll back it up for Tillman. Tillman drives to the right of the arc. Sends it right corner, and a three from there. Missed by Bank. Rebound tipped and recovered by the Eagles' far corner. He'll get it back to the perimeter and set up back out front. Melvin Tillman, a junior out of Indiana. Hands it off behind it to Eric Franklin. Franklin to his right. Leaves it for Bank. Now left side for Tillman. Left wing for Franklin again. Franklin backs up deep on the wing. Gets a screen to his right. Stops, fires. Actually gets it to Tillman, who misses a three from the far wing. Rebound Wingert, and Evangel brings it the other way. Williams over the midcourt line. Sends it left wing for Donnelly. Down low, here is Klein left of the lane. He's double-teamed. Out front for Brody Wingert. His open three ball, good. Brody Wingert for three. And he puts Evangel back in front, 9-6. That comes Central Methodist the other way. Franklin out front. Right side for Melvin Tillman. Back to Franklin, right side of the backcourt. Tillman swings it left wing now for Mason. Pass out front, knocked away. Williams able to try to dive for a steal. Can't get it, but it goes all the way out of bounds at the other end, and it's still Eagles ball, but they're going to have to go length of the floor with 14 in the shot clock. Josh Vierink has come in. Stephen Cotton, who's playing with a gimpy ankle, comes out. Vierink at 6'8", a sophomore from Wyoming, Michigan. He, too, not healthy. He's playing with an injured left wrist that is got kind of a soft cast on it. Left side, a three by Tillman is good from the far wing. Elvin Tillman bearing a three. We're tied at 9. Angel breaks the press. Wingert get over the midcourt line. Out front to J.J. Williams. Now they feed it down low to Zach Klein posting up. Klein drawing a traffic, spins in the lane, and draws a hard foul underneath. This should send Zach to the line for free throws. Victor Agbasi at the table along with Jordan Fielding. Both will come in for the first time. Fielding, 6'1 senior from Hillcrest. Agbasi, 6'2 in his senior year at Tulsa. It's not free throws for Zach. They say he was not in the act of shooting. If he wasn't, he was a split second from that as he turned in the middle of the lane. See the foul's on the floor. Charge to Matthew Lloyd. There's a pass inbounds to Klein, who hits a shot from the right side. Klein hits a 17-footer to put Evangel ahead 11-9. Back come the Eagles the other way. Top of the key with it, Matthew Lloyd, 6'5 sophomore from Fair Grove. Pass inside the lane, goes through everybody, picked up by the Eagles. Left wing, a three-pointer missed by Cody Anderson, a sophomore at a Kickapoo. Evangel the rebound. Crusaders the other way, left wing, Klein. Zach feeds it to Wingert. Brody left side to Jordan Fielding. Fielding back up top to Abbasi, right side to Zach Klein. Klein puts on the floor with the left hand. Goes to Agbasi, left wing three. Missed off the back of the rim by Vic. Rebound tipped and recovered by Wingert, right corner. He'll go cross court with a pass, and it's tipped and intercepted. Eagles with it back. Pushing it up floor, Melvin Tillman. He'll get left of the arc and now back up with a right-hand dribble. He'll send it back for Cody Anderson. 5'8" sophomore. Sends it out front and reversed left wing. Alex Barner, 6'4" senior from Fort Scott, into the game for the Eagles. Pass dumped down low and a shot blocked underneath by Vierink and out of bounds off the Crusaders' last. Vierink at 6'8". Got up to block the shot from Matthew Lloyd. It's out of bounds to the Eagles. Shot clock is at 35. Not sure it should be. And now the officials notice. Now they're going to talk it over. They're going to ask, I think, if it hit rim on the block attempt. I'm not sure it ever did. It's an out-of-bounds play for the Eagles. They maintain possession, and the officials want to talk and try to figure out what the shot clock could be at, and it's going to go down to 11. 12:08 to play in the half as the Eagles will inbound underneath. It's 11-9 Evangel. The Crusaders have also checked into the game Corey Tillery, 6'4" sophomore from Parkview. Inbounds pass comes to the Eagles, left side of three. Bank is up and good. Michael Bank with a three gives the Eagles the lead at 12-11. Angel breaks the press. Agbasi splits two defenders. Right side for Klein. Cross court to Tillery. Tillery to Agbasi. Vic left of the arc. Goes to Jordan Fielding. Right side of the backcourt. He'll look inside. Can't feed Tillery. Now Tillery pops up right of the arc to catch. Fires from 23 and it missed off the front of the rim. Rebound tracked down by the Eagles. They'll walk it the other way. Evangel struggling from the field here in this first half. They trail by one. Eric Franklin takes it to the far corner, gives it up to Alex Barner, then gets it back. Top of the key, Melvin Tillman. Drives to his right, pull-up jumper from 17, good. Melvin Tillman with 7, and it's 14-11, Methodist. Angel up the near sideline. Agbasi breaks the press, had the ball knocked away from behind, loose in the lane. It's picked up by the Eagles. They get the steal and take it the other way. Franklin over the midcourt line. Gets it swung around left for Tillman. He'll look inside, go to Bank left of the arc. Now to Franklin. He'll drive right and back up with a left-hand dribble. He'll hand it off to Tillman. He'll launch another three and rattle that in and out. Rebound, batted out of bounds off Tillery, and it's going to be Eagles ball underneath with 10:45 to go in the half. Eagles inbound under their basket. Fresh shot clock for them after the shot was missed. All took forever to get inbounded, but they get it out front and driving, dishing off to the right side. Bank with it right wing. Gets it back out front to Alex Barner. Now a bounce pass to the post, faking up, going up right of the lane. Black shot it way over the rim. Rebound Corey Tillery. It was from about 5 feet out. The shot went about 7. Evangel the rebound. Here's Zach Klein, left of the arc for the Crusaders. To Agbasi, top of the key. Lob underneath for Tillery. Swings it left wing for Fielding. Top of the key, Agbasi. Vic backs up with a dribble. Back to Fielding, left wing. Underneath for Corey Tillery, left block. Tillery out front, Fielding. Open three by Jordan, good. The senior from Hillcrest swishes a three, top of the arc, tying it at 14 all. We're midway through the first half. Franklin right wing. Looks right corner and gives it there to Bank. Now back to Eric Franklin. Franklin stutter steps, drives to his right, swings it to the right corner, and a three from there by Barners off the front of the rim. Rebound, Josh Vierink, and the Crusaders will send it the other way. Agbasi up the near sideline off his Corey Tillery screen. Bounce pass left block for Klein. Zach's around shot, draws a foul. A reach in on the Eagles to send Zach to the line for 2 free throws. Third foul on the Eagles. Klein at the line shooting 2. First one, good. Zach at 92% from the foul line in the year, and he shot a ton of them already. That's Zach's 60th free throw in the season. Here's his second one. That's good. He makes them both. It's now 61 free throws from Klein. This is just game number 10. There's guys that will play as many minutes as Klein and will not shoot 61 free throws this year. Central Methodist the other way, and they now trail 16-14. Left wing Bank, pass top of the key deflected, but tracked down in the backcourt by Derek Kitch. Top of the key. They swing it to the right side. Franklin gets to the foul line, sends it left side for Bank. Bank now guarded by Donnelly. Has the ball poked away at the foul line, picked up in the lane by Cotton. The Crusaders get a steal. Up the near side comes Victor Agbasi. Bounce pass inside for Tillery. Tillery, turnaround shot blocked. A nice block underneath by Barner. Outlet pass stolen by Cotton. Make it Donnelly a steal. Evangel gets it back. Left wing a three is short by Agbasi. And we've got a whistle and a timeout called by Central Methodist. 8:47 to go in the first half. It's Evangel 16, Central Methodist 14. And with a timeout called, we will return after this. Back at the Ashcroft Center, Ed Beach with you courtside. Brad Volker's our studio engineer. Evangel leading Central Methodist 16-14. The Eagles bring it back the other way. 8:40 to go in our first half. Eagles with it. Eric Franklin gets a screen to his right, gets across the top of the key, sends it to Bank. His three ball from the right wing is good. They do a lot of that to the Eagles. They'll fire a ton of threes. They retake the lead at 17-16. Jordan Fielding on the right wing as Evangel breaks the press. They feed Donnelly. Left wing to Agbasi. Vic looks inside. Goes to Corey Tillery up top. Now to Fielding. Right wing to Donnelly. Jamie goes cross court to Corey Tillery. His open three. Good. Corey Tillery, the 6'4 sophomore out of Springfield Parkview, hits a three to put Evangel ahead by 2 points. Top of the key, Barner. To the right wing now for Michael Bank. Out front of three. Top of the arc, knocked down. That was Tillman again. Elvin Tillman with 10. Crusaders now down one. Corey Tillery over to Jordan Fielding. Get it back to Donnelly, left of the arc. Left wing and open Tillery. Drives baseline. Fakes up, goes up. Missed the shot off the glass. Rebound tipped out front, recovered by Tillman. Back come the Eagles the other way. Tillman peels off near wing, finds Michael Bank, and they'll reset. Here's Eric Franklin, their point guard. He'll reset their offense. And he'll go left on the dribble, hand it off to Melvin Tillman. He'll take it across the key and hand it off to Bank. He'll hand it off to Franklin, top of the key. Right of the arc for Tillman. Left wing, Franklin a three. Rimmed it out, no good. Tillery a rebound for Evangel. 20-19, Crusaders down one. 7 minutes to go in our first half. Agbasi has the ball poked away, and it's stolen. Now a reach-in foul on Vic. Bank poked it free, and Agbasi trying to poke it back, got the man instead of the ball. That's the first foul called on Evangel tonight. 6:52 to go first half, and Agbasi picks up the foul. Eagles have only been called for 3 fouls this half, so officials of at least have decided it's been cleanly played to this point. Out front, Nathan Jackson, a new face is in. 6'2 freshman from Lee Summit. He feed it right side to Elliott Black. Out front, Robert Mason. Right side to Derek Kitch. Bounce pass stolen by Corey Tillery. Got his hand in the passing lane and takes it away. Back comes Evangel the other way. Jamie Donnelly right of the arc. Top of the key, Tillery, left wing for Williams. JJ feeds Tillery left of the lane. Corey with his back to the basket, takes it to the near corner. Now to Williams out front. JJ to his right, swings it right side, Wingert. Brody's three is good. Brody Wingert with his second three-pointer. And Evangel retakes a 2-point lead at 22-20. Out front, Franklin gets it to the left wing. Now top of the key to Nathan Jackson, who bobbled it. Got it right back on the left wing to Robert Mason. Mason on the right wing feeds Jackson. Bounce pass down low, broken up. Loose right of the lane. There's a scramble for it. Ball tied up, and it's out of bounds to the Crusaders. Or do they get a timeout called? There's a timeout that's going to be charged to Central Methodist. They say they never lost possession, and even though I guess they say that was never tied. Evangel looking for an explanation, but they say it's still Eagles ball, and they're going to charge Central Methodist with a timeout. 5:38 to go in the first half. Evangel leads 22-20 with a timeout. We're back after this on the Crusaders Sports Network. Back at the Ashcroft Center, the Eagles trailing 22-20 with 5:38 to go in the first half. Get the ball inbounds. There's shot clock at 8 seconds. Left side, a three is over the rim, no good by Nathan Jackson. Never drew iron, but Evangel got the rebound. J.J. Williams in transition. Left wing for Brody Wingert. Left baseline for Cotton. Cotton backs his way in the lane. Spin move around a defender, and he missed the shot off the front side of the rim. Rebound Eagles. They'll push the other way. Franklin brings it up floor. Goes to his left. Lobs it inside the lane. Now across the paint for Kitch, who scores on a layup. Derek Kitch with his first two. We're tied at 22 all. Brody Wingert left wing. Evangel breaking the press. Bounce pass to Tillery inside the key. Now right wing to J.J. Williams. Down low for Tillery, left block. Spins around a defender. Goes cross court to Wingert. Brody's three. Runs out, no good. Rebound Eagles. They'll race the other way. Stop and go move by Franklin. Had the ball knocked off of his shin and out of bounds. Jamie Donnelly, I think, reached and got a part of the ball, deflected it off the leg of Franklin and out of bounds, and Evangel gets the ball back. Zach Klein back in for the Crusaders now. They're tied at 22 all with 4:40 to go in the half. J.J. Williams over the midcourt line has it for Evangel. Here's Cotton left wing, popped out to catch it. Puts it on the floor with his back to the basket now. Finds Klein left wing. Cross court to Williams. He'll fake a three, trying to drive right, cut off. Over to Cotton, left wing to Zach Klein. Klein's 21-footer is short off the front iron. Evangel may be settling for too many threes in this first half. They've hit a handful, but hard to match Central Methodist. That's what they do. That's kind of the game they want to play. Eric Franklin out front. Right-hand dribble, looking left. Feeds it that way to Melvin Tillman, who has 10 points already. Tillman to his right. Flips it behind him to Robert Mason. Mason runs into Donnelly, knocks him over, then fires a three and missed it off the back of the rim. Wingert the rebound, has a 3-on-2 break the other way. Feeds J.J. Williams. Scoop shot high off the glass, won't go. Wingert the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. Brody with a team-high 8 points, and Evangel leads 24-22. Eagles the other way. Left side, Melvin Tillman. Top of the key for Elliott Black. Right side to Derek Kitch. Now left of the arc, a three launched by Mason off the back of the rim. Rebound, tipped high in the air. Williams skies for it and pulls it down for Evangel. JJ brings it up the near sideline. Will back his way in left wing. Bounce pass inside to Klein. Zach finds Cotton. His open jumper swishes home from 17 feet on the right baseline. 4 points from Stephen Cotton. His career high of 28 came against this Eagles team last year. Left side, Tillman. Bounce pass left of the arc, or left of the lane rather, for Black. Out front, Franklin misses a three. Rebound Cotton under the basket. And Evangel will take it the other way with 2:45 to play in the first half. On down floor pass, they find Jamie Donnelly, who missed a reverse layup. Rebound Zach Klein. Putback won't go. Tipped by Cotton is up and in. Cotton with 6 as Evangel converted on their third try underneath. And they take a 28-22 lead. 2:25 to go in the first. Right side, Tillman gives it up to Franklin, then gets it back top of the key. Swings it left side for Robert Mason. inside the arc for Elliott Black. Black top of the key, bounce pass behind him, and a three launched from there. Good by Melvin Tillman. He has 13 of his team's 25, and it's a 3-point Evangel lead. 2 minutes to go in the half. J.J. Williams over the midcourt line. Now finds Donnelly at midcourt. Over to Brody Wingert between the circles. Left wing for Zach Klein. Bounce pass left block for Cotton. Cotton double teamed. Finds Williams right corner for three, and he knocks down the tray. J.J. Williams with 5, and the Crusaders lead 31-25. Out front, Eric Franklin. Bounce pass to the top of the key to Elliott Black. Right wing now for Mason. Lob cross court intercepted by Brody Wingert in the lane. Back comes Evangel the other way. Here's Williams, gets inside the key on the dribble. Now peels off left wing for Donnelly. Right wing for Zach Klein. Right corner, Brody Wingert. Out front for Donnelly. Fakes a three, gets around the defender. Stops right to the foul line. Pass out front, intercepted. Here's Mason the other way. Has his pocket picked by J.J. Williams. Back the other way comes J.J. Left side for Klein. He'll fake a three. Go baseline, find Cotton. 19-footer. No good by Steven. Less than a minute to go in the half, and the Eagles are going to walk it the other way. 31-25 Crusaders. Evangel was down 2 at one point midway through this half. Now leading by 6. Eagles play or work down the shot clock here. About a 22-second differential. The game clock at 38. Now the shot clock down to 10. Here's a drive by Tillman, gets inside the lane. Shot over Cotton won't go. Klein the rebound for Evangel. Crusaders push the other way with 26 seconds to go in the half. Donnelly right wing. Fee gets a drive inside the lane and scores with a left-handed layup. His first 2 of the game put Evangel ahead by 8. 15 seconds to go in the half. Shot clock is frozen as Melvin Tillman will play for the final shot of the half. 8 seconds to go in the first. Here's Tillman, stutter stepping, pulls up for 3 and hits it. 16 for Tillman as Evangel will hold it and end up the first half with the lead. The Crusaders take a lead to the locker room. Scoreboard shows Evangel 33, Central Methodist 28. Back with a first half recap and a visit with the head coach of the Evangel women's team, Leon Neal, when we return with our halftime coverage that begins after this on the Evangel Crusaders Sports Network. That's all right. That's the new format. Yeah. Because we're basically taking only 2 spot breaks at half instead of the 3. Gotcha. Nah, we'll keep it as is. Oh. Oh, you know what I forgot? To give Coach a headset. How much time we got? I can do this. It's right here handy. I didn't mean to grab 2 of this. Well, maybe not. This is because our band is crazy loud. We had the stick mic, but he can't hear a thing I say. See, that's better.
A lot better.
Otherwise, you just have to guess.
That's better. It's a whole lot better.
Welcome back to the Ashcroft Center. We're at halftime of the men's game, and Evangel leads Central Methodist 33-28 at the half. First half recap coming up in a minute. But now we're joined by the head coach of the Evangel women's team, Leon Neal, whose team won earlier tonight, defeating Central Methodist in their conference opener, 63-57. As Coach Neal joins us courtside. Coach, a great win for your team. This was a battle. First of all, the Eagles at 8-0, and clearly they're a good club. Had a good start, a very good first half, but then they had a good start to their second half, so you're down 4. Had to rally a couple of times, coming back from 4 behind, then dealing without Sierra McSpadden, who fouled out with a little less than 2 minutes to go. Had to feel pretty proud of your team, who has endured a tough early part of their schedule, and it showed like it paid off tonight.
Well, God's grace for us, because I thought our kids battled through a lot of things. We've been through a lot of things. Not only that, I mean, we had some, Emily out for a little bit. And, we had some kids sick, and I mean, we've been battling it. And our kids, like I said, they've been through the gauntlet right here. So, coming out of the weekend, I thought that we were playing better. We just got to get a little bit more consistent. I thought we're playing hard. And I just think our kids, it's got they had a lot of experience. And Central Methodist is a very athletic team, very good. He put some pretty good athletes out there on the floor. And so we just told our kids that we needed to, work hard and do the little things really well.
It's still it's a new group, really. I mean, you have 4 players back, and you remarked that the season started, your most experienced players are sophomores. And granted, Emily Akins played a ton last year, so she's not like a normal college sophomore in terms of experience. And Landolt learned quickly. But are you impressed with the fact that, your group didn't panic tonight, and they had probably plenty of times when they could have. But they kind of stayed calm and needed to down the stretch to pull this game out.
Well, I thought we talk about being anchored and knowing what the foundation is. And so our kids did a good job of that. I mean, because we played, we've been in some tough venues. I mean, it's not that we're not, have some experience behind us. I thought, with our young sophomore backcourt that we have, I think they've grown up a lot. And we still got kids, Tiante's fairly young too, also, just because of the system that we're in. And so we're when you look at our team out there, really, Sierra and Jess are what we would call our more experienced players, because they're the senior group that we have. And so we're looking at a fairly young team, because then we come off the bench with Danielle, who's very young, and then you come off with Jess Lesman, who's also young. And then, when we bring Bree in, she's still young basketball-wise, and so in Ariel. So when you start talking about that and Bailey and those kids, I thought we've been having really good practices. So I thought that, I thought we were really ready for this game. Probably didn't shoot it as well as we needed to some. But, I thought our kids overall executed some things. We're still working out the bugs in our offense. And defensively, I think we're going to be pretty sound.
Well, I had to play great defense today against, as you mentioned, an athletic Eagles team. Sierra McSpadden had 24 points, 8 of 10 from the floor, 5 of 6 from 3. She has been amazing early on this season and had another game where she made almost literally everything she put up tonight, and that was huge.
Well, I think it's just a matter of who she's been matched up against. I mean, she's been matched up against, NCAA kids.
Right.
And she's been putting those kind of numbers up. So I just think that, she's a hard matchup because she can do so many different things. Inside out kid. You got to know where she's at. She's got deep range on her three. So she kind of helps us spread the floor more to help our girls, our drivers. And so I think once our kids start getting, more to looking when they can, drive and kick action, I think we're going to get a little better at with our offense. And I think as soon as people start learning people a little more where to cut, we've got to get better cuts in our offense and seeing the posts early and playing from the inside out. I think we're going to be a lot better team. And so that's where I think Sierra helps us because you can throw her into the post and she can score down there.
How much does this do for the confidence of your team? We talked about it after John Brown, but honestly, that was just one win. Now you go into conference game, and your team has to know these are the 18 that really matter. And to start it against the Central Methodist team that, they're 8-0, and you could say, well, maybe they haven't played just a great schedule. They still finished third last year and beat you twice. So to start the conference season with a win for this group, how meaningful is it?
I think it was big for us.
Yeah.
I mean, because we were still trying to find ourselves, coming off of the weekend. We thought we played better. We thought we were playing well. I thought, we needed this one for our confidence. I think this is a game that helps us because, I think our kids are now building the confidence in that, hey, we can do this. And I think they understand that, the one variable that stands true is you got to guard people and you got to stop them. And so I think that's where I thought we did a better job tonight of stopping people and keeping it into the range where we can be more effective.
Head coach Leon Neal talking with us. Again, his team a winner 63-57 over Central Methodist earlier tonight. Coach, thanks for the win. We'll look forward to being in Atchison on Saturday.
Thanks, Ed.
Again, Evangel a winner earlier in the women's game. In the men's game, it's the Crusaders 33, Central Methodist 28. Your second half coming up when we return after this. Okay. Scrappy and weird. We're having a hard time with it. We're not making shots either. They're quick. They have too, I know. I thought it might be a scary game. They have everybody back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're on schedule, so. We are back, and the second half getting underway in a moment as the Crusaders leading Central Methodist at the half, 33-28. Here's your first half summary brought to you by Empire Bank, where teamwork always pays off. For the Eagles, actually Melvin Tillman with 14 leads them in scoring. Elliott Black with 4 points. We had him with a basket less, but Tillman 14. Michael Bank with 6. Black 4. 2 by Eric Franklin and 2 by Derek Kitch. For the Crusaders, Brody Wingert with 8 points leads Evangel. Zach Klein 6. Stephen Cotton with 6. 5 from J.J. Williams. 3 by Corey Tillery. 3 from Jordan Fielding. And 2 points from Jamie Donnelly. Evangel with a 20-14 rebound advantage, including 6 offensive rebounds to the Eagles' 3. We're underway in half number 2. Evangel shooting at the basket to our right here in the second half. They go to the foul line to Zach Klein. Klein to his left. Now to Brody Wingert, right wing. He'll look down low, feed Klein right block. Klein, turnaround shot blocked and picked out of the air by the Eagles as Alex Barner went up to get a piece of it, then pulled it down out of midair. Back comes Central Methodist the other way. Going baseline, and a driving layup is up and good from Barner. That makes it 33-30. Back comes Evangel the other way. Out front, J.J. Williams stops top of the key. Feeds it right side to Brody Wingert. Wingert put on the floor to his left. Finds Williams left wing. Feeds Cotton now left block. Cotton left of the lane. Puts it on the floor. Backs up to the corner. Over to Williams. Right of the arc for Brody Wingert. Now to Klein. Zach left side for Williams. Lob underneath for Cotton. He scored in traffic left of the lane. Cotton with 8. Evangel with 6 turnovers in the first half to the Eagles 7. Evangel shot 41%. Eagles 39. Driving left side, it's Tillman. Cut off of the baseline by Williams. Out front to Michael Bank, who's starting this second half. Now to Eric Franklin. He fakes right, goes left, gets top of the key and feeds Bank. Bank swings it left of the arc for Tillman. He'll get a screen top of the key. Stop right of the arc, but keeps alive the dribble. Stops right wing, feeds it inside, and a shot missed from 5 feet away by Black. Little hook in the lane, and he thought he was going to get contact, I think, and left it off the back iron. Evangel the rebound. Here's the Crusaders. Wingert right side, an open 18-footer by Brody. Falls off the front iron, no good. Rebound Klein, missed the putback as he got knocked to the floor. Steve Jenkins begging for the foul as the Eagles go the other way. Bank out front, feeds Eric Franklin. Hardly any fouls in the first half, literally. Evangel got called for 1 foul. Eagles just charged for 3 fouls. Methodist never did get to the free throw line in the first half. Here's Tillman driving left, and there may be a layup. Now going to wave off a shot that went in and say Evangel fouled on the floor instead. Reach-in foul on the Crusaders. That's on Brody Wingert. The only Evangel foul in the first half was on Victor Agbasi, which was blatantly obvious. Bounce pass left side. The turnaround shot by Elliott Black from 15 feet left of the lane won't go. Rebound Crusaders. Evangel the other way. J.J. Williams over Donnelly. Left wing for Brody Wingert. He feeds Cotton left of the lane. Cotton will face the basket. Puts on the floor, spins to his left, and scores off the glass. Cotton going after his defender. Able to get a turnaround shot to drop. He's got 10. Eagles the other way. They trail 37-30 to the Crusaders. 17-10 to go in the second half. Left wing Franklin, and now J.J. Williams is shaken up. Got injured trying to fight through a screen. It's a 5-on-4. Left side, it's Franklin for 3, and he knocks down the tray. Actually, that's Tillman hitting a 3, and now there's a stoppage of play as Evangel runs Jordan Fielding to the score table to check in. Williams ran into a pick. Got shaken up. He's kind of working out his left arm. And that got jammed as he ran right into a screen. Fielding comes in as Evangel has their lead trimmed to 4 at 37-33. Evangel bringing it back the other way. It's a little pressure again applied by the Eagles. Wingard gets it over the midcourt line on the dribble. Right side for Jamie Donnelly. Fires a pass to Fielding. Top of the key. Now swung left for Brody Wingard. His 3 off the back iron. Rebound Franklin. He'll push the other way. Franklin weaving through traffic. Peels back out top of the key. Now we'll back up between the circles. Eric Franklin out of Columbia Rockbridge spins it left side for Tillman and gets it right back deep left side of the backcourt. And will dribble near the top of the key, pick up the bounce, pass near side, broken up by Donnelly, but picked back up by Melvin Tillman. Tillman stutter steps to his left. Trying to take Donnelly off the dribble. Gets left elbow, fires a 17-footer and missed that. Rebound Jordan Fielding. Back comes Evangel the other way. Evangel in road maroons. They're at home, but in the maroon jerseys. Left side, Zach Klein. Out front for Donnelly. Goes right of the arc for Jordan Fielding. He got around the defender and got fouled. That's going to go on Melvin Tillman. It's Tillman's first foul on the Eagles this half. Angel looking to inbound. Top of the key, it comes to Wingert. Swung left side now for Donnelly. Down low, Cotton catches and dunks. A one-handed slam dunk from Stephen Cotton, who caught it up block and went up and dunks. Now a steal by Donnelly in the far corner. And Evangel will bring it the other way. Crusaders lead by 6. Right side, Brody Wingert. On deep on the wing. Goes out left of the arc for Zach Klein. Back to Brody, right of the arc. Brody, right side, drives, kicks it off right corner to Klein. Klein gets inside the lane, lost the handle on the dribble, got bumped. A basket he made is waved off, but a foul on the floor against Central Methodist. It goes against Derek Kitch. His second. There's been so few fouls called that been slow to have anybody get multiple fouls, but that's number 2 on Kitch. Inbounds comes to Wingert, who got around the defender and scores on a layup. Brody with 10. And Evangel leads by 8, 41-33. Left side, Melvin Tillman. Bounce pass top of the key to Bank. Bank to his right. Pulls up from the foul line and hits the shot from there. He has 8 points. And they get a timeout called by the Central Methodist Eagles with 15:06 to go in our second half. Evangel leading 41-35. And with a timeout on the floor, we will return to the Ashcroft Center after this on the Crusaders Sports Broadcasting Network. Let's take 11 and 12. That went a little fast. Back at the Ashcroft Center. 15:06 to play. The Crusaders looking to start off their conference season with a win. They are up by 6 here over Central Methodist, 41-35. Evangel inbounding, going length of the floor after the timeout. Eagles set up a full court press. Here's Zach Klein, opposite key. Gets it over the midcourt line to Donnelly, left wing to Brody Wingert. Wingert takes it to the corner, double teamed there, as a pass intended for Fielding stolen away. Eagles get the turnover. They'll race the other direction. They stayed in a trapping defense in the half-court set, even after Evangel broke the full court press. Here's Tillman. He'll go left, and there's going to be a foul away from the ball on the Crusaders. Unless they called Wingert with a hand check out front. Yeah, it's a hold on Zach Klein underneath. That's Evangel's second team foul. Inbound comes to Franklin. Left wing, a three launched by Bank, and it's up and good. The way they hit threes, they're never going to be out of it. That's 11 now for Bank, and it's a three-point game. Evangel was up 8, and it quickly became 3. Klein reached in on, and Central Methodist bench can't believe that They called a foul as Klein got raked across his midsection. It's a foul on the Eagles, which will be their third team foul this half. And resets the shot clock. Second foul on Tillman. Right side, Jamie Donnelly. Looks at Cotton posting up, beats Fielding instead. Jordan around the defender baseline. Gets it underneath the Cotton. Here's a driving Wingert who scores a floater in the lane. 12 from Brody Wingert. Evangel back up by 5. 14 minutes to go in the second. Barner, left wing for Tillman. Got around the defender. Floater left of the lane, good. Melva Tillman is a tough guy to defend. He's got 19. 6-foot junior from Richmond, Indiana. Leads all scorers tonight. 43-40. Evangel on top. Right of the arc, Jordan Fielding. Bounce pass right side to Cotton. Cotton, cross court to Wingert. Spotting up for 3. Missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound Eagles. They'll go the other way, trailing 43-40. Eric Franklin walks it over to the right wing. Goes top of the key for Bank. Left wing for Tillman. Now inside the key to Elliott Black. Right wing for Barner. Back out front for Bank again. Bounce pass left of the lane for Elliott Black. Top of the key, Tillman fakes a 3, drives, lost the handle, Evangel to steal. Long pass ahead to Donnelly. Jamie's layup is good. 4 from Jamie Donnelly tonight, and Evangel goes ahead 45-40. Eric Franklin the other way. Bounce pass for Tillman, top of the key. He'll hand it off behind him to Bank. He'll hand it off, left of the arc for Franklin. Franklin left wing for Michael Bank. Bounce pass inside, knocked away by Donnelly. A diving Crusader was Donnelly. He tried to knock it to Wingert, but the ball went off of Brody's legs and out of bounds. J.J. Williams, who was shaken up earlier, back in for the Crusaders along with Josh Vierink and Victor Agbasi. Cotton and Donnelly both come out. Jordan Fielding stays out. It's Williams, Fielding, Vierink, and Klein. Right side Franklin, bounce pass to the free throw line. Now they hand it off behind him to Tillman, and his 18-footer rattles in and out. Boy, that looked good out of his hand. Hard to believe that one didn't go through. That was a good part down the well, but didn't drop. Evangel by 5 and now with the ball. Right corner, it's Williams. He'll fake a 3, now pull up from 18 feet. Right corner and knock down the shot. J.J. Williams splashes home a 17-footer from the right corner. 47-40 Evangel. Tillman driving left, spins, pulls up from 12, right of the lane and missed it. Rebound Agbasi. Vic pushes it the other way. Here's Zach Klein drive, runs into a defender and is called for the charge. He spun into a defender and got called for a player control foul. It's going to be the second foul tonight on Zach. And for Evangel, their third foul this half. 12 minutes to go as the Eagles bring it back the other way. Central Methodist in white jerseys going to the basket to our left here in the second half. Barner sends it left side for Tillman. Tillman backs up left wing. Backs way up on the dribble. Left side of the backcourt near the sideline. A wave off a screen. He wants Williams one-on-one. Now will pass it up to Bank, then get it back at mid-floor. Tillman with a shot clock at 9. Stutters steps, drives left, gets into the lane, spinning shot. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound out of bounds off the Crusaders. Klein and Agbasi were there. An Eagle went over the top. Evangel says it wasn't last touched by a Crusader, or at least they won a foul call. But it's going to be Methodist ball out of bounds underneath. Caleb Shaw is in for them, a 6'2 freshman from Eugene, Missouri, and there's now a foul on the Eagles. Agbasi got knocked to the floor on an illegal pick. Evangel's going to get the ball back anyway. Corey Tillery now in for the Crusaders. A foul charged to Alex Barner. Angel the other way against full court pressure. Fielding shy of the midcourt line to Tillery. He gets it across to Williams. J.J. back to Jordan Fielding left of the arc. Now to Agbasi. Vic, lob intended for Vierink, and the ball out of bounds. They're going to say it stays with Evangel. Crusaders have it underneath with 11:13 to go. Leading 47-40 in what's been a hard-fought night. Inbounds pass comes to Corey Tillery. Right side of the arc for J.J. Williams. Now to Fielding, swung left for Agbasi. Vic feeds Tillery left block. Out front to Fielding, swung right corner to J.J. Williams. J.J. takes it to the wing, then to the corner, and is called for the carry. That'll give it back to the Eagles, who trail by 7. Central Methodist walks up floor, going from our right to our left here in the second half. Kitch right of the arc. Holds it. Swings it left wing. An open three for Caleb Shaw is good. Caleb Shaw, freshman, transfer from Lincoln. He gives his team now a 4-point deficit, hitting the three. Evangel the other direction. Williams out front, over to Jordan Fielding, right side of the backcourt. Fielding to his right. Stops along the wing, out front to Agbasi. Now back to Williams at the point. 17 to shoot. J.J. left side of the backcourt. Goes to his right, stops right of the arc, fires an 18-footer. Missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound Eagles. They'll go the other way, trailing 47-43. Nearing the midway mark now of this second half. Out front, Franklin. Bounce pass to the right side, actually. Keeps it. Now goes left side for Bank. Bank in the near corner. Takes to the wing on the dribble. Now out front, left of the arc, crosses over left, makes a stutter step move. Floater on the baseline, actually winds up with a pass to Franklin. And they feed it left, and there's going to be a hand check foul on Evangel. Caleb Shaw was going to lose the handle on the ball, and as he did so, they say a Crusader fouled him from behind. Third Evangel foul, make it the fourth Evangel foul this half. Eagles inbound. Right corner, it's Bank with it. Pass underneath, goes through everybody, and it's going to be Evangel's ball. Not sure who they were looking for inside. No one was there, and the Crusaders wind up with it. Angel breaks the press. Williams over the midcourt line. Has it at the point. Left side for Jordan Fielding. Fielding fires a pass underneath to Williams. Williams doesn't have the shot left of the lane. Backs up the wing. Out front for Fielding. Right side for Corey Tillery. Here's Agbasi, right corner. Look to go baseline. Now backs back up to the corner. Over to J.J. Williams right of the arc. Has the ball knocked away, then gets it back. Drives inside, loops a pass left wing, and a three by Fielding off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound tip back out front to Williams. J.J. drives. Runner left of the lane is good by Williams. He has 9. Breaks a scoreless dot from the Crusaders, who go ahead 49-43. Less than 9 minutes to go in the game. Right wing Bank. Over to Eric Franklin. He'll fake a three, drive left, get into the lane, run into a defender. Should be a charge. It's not. Vic Agbasi had himself set there for a while, but they say, I guess, was leaning. I'm not sure. Well, they say moving. I'm not sure I buy that one, but it's going to be the second foul on Vic. He saw Franklin coming, got himself set in the lane. They don't give him the benefit of the doubt. It's going to be free throws for Franklin. Eric Franklin, a 92% free throw shooter. He drains the front end. He only has 3 points. Kind of surprised he has pulled the trigger more. Very good three shooter, 15 of 33. And 92% from the line. He averages 8 a game. But his job tonight has been to distribute. His second free throw, that's good. Here comes the press again. Agbasi shy of midcourt. Passes backwards to Fielding. Now they get it across the timeline to Williams' left side of the backcourt. Back to Tillery at the point. Now to Jordan Fielding. Fielding, left side for Corey Tillery. Tillery left wing. Puts on the floor to his right. Now to Agbasi. Vic fakes left, goes right. Runs into a defender. See if that's a block. They're pointing underneath like it's going to be on Central Methodist, and it is. Franklin might have been able to draw a charge. Instead, they call a reach-in on Melvin Tillman instead. It's going to be free throws for Victor Agbasi. That's the third foul on Tillman. Vic looking for his first points tonight. There it is. He hits the first free throw. Agbasi at 88% from the line, averaging 9.6 a game. Second free throw, that's good. Vic makes both. And the Crusaders lead 51-45. Back comes Central Methodist the other way. 8:20 remaining in the game. Crusaders with a 6-point advantage. That can go quickly against this team. Left side, Melvin Tillman. Up top for Eric Franklin. Franklin, left side, feeds Elliott Black. He tried to drive, got cut off by Vierink. Now gets it back left block. Turnaround shot in the lane. Crawls over the front of the rim and in. Elliott Black with 6 points, averaging 15. The other way, we've got a whistle and a stoppage. I think a foul away from the ball on Central Methodist, way away from the ball. They're going the other end, and they were still in transition when Elliott Black got called, I guess, for a hold underneath. His second foul. Team foul number 6. Angel inbounding underneath their basket. Comes in for fielding. Open 17-footer. Rolls out from Jordan. Rebound, Eagles. They'll go the other way, trailing by 4. Eric Franklin brings it up. Franklin, left side of the backcourt. Gets it to the right wing. Then got it back right side of the backcourt. Now top of the key for Tillman. They guard him tight. Left wing, they beat Caleb Shaw. Now top of the arc for Black. Left side, Tillman takes it top of the key on the dribble. Gets right of the arc, behind the back pass to Franklin. Franklin at the foul line, gets inside the lane. Has a shot blocked by Vierink. Out of bounds to the Eagles with 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stephen Cotton coming back in for Evangel. Jordan Fielding has played almost his entire half. He comes out along with Tillery and Vierink. Klein, Donnelly, and Cotton all come back in. Here's Tillman left wing, puts up a shot, missed it off the glass over Williams. Evangel the rebound. JJ will take it the other way. Good stop there from the Crusaders. The lead 51-47. Left side, Agbasi. Takes it to the wing, now fires a 19-footer and scores! Agbasi with 4. And Evangel goes ahead 53-47, a 6-point lead. 7 minutes to go. Left of the arc. They feed it now right wing. A 3 launched by Shaw. Air ball, but tipped in by Franklin. That was almost like a pass. Maybe he gets an assist, but it's a 4-point game with 6:49 left. Timeout on the floor. Crusaders 53, Central Methodist 49. And with a timeout, we will return after this. All right, we can do 13 and 14. Oh, and yeah. Just saw it. Wow. Back at the Ashcroft Center. Evangel missing a 3-pointer. They lead by 4. Eagles get the ball back, and a driving shot made right of the lane by Elliott Black makes it a 2-point game now with 6:20 left. 53-51, Evangel by a basket. Crusaders facing full court pressure. Get it across the midcourt line with a pass to J.J. Williams. Evangel gets into their offense. Here's Williams. Lobs it top of the key for Zach Klein. Klein is scoreless this half. Dribbles left side, lost the ball on the dribble, and it's out of bounds to the Eagles, who can tie with a basket this possession or take the lead with a 3. Right at 6 minutes to go in regulation. Central Methodist walks it up floor. Came in at 6-4 tonight. Evangel 7-2. Whistle away from the ball. Agbasi got knocked to the floor. Let's see what we've got. Foul on Central Methodist. An offensive foul on the Eagles as Agbasi got run over. Foul charged to Michael Bank, his first, and Evangel gets it back. That's a break. Crusaders the other way. They could use a basket this possession, leading by 2. Here's Zach Klein, top of the key. Zach, right side for J.J. Williams. Williams right wing. Looks inside, finds it cutting Agbasi. Drew a traffic in the lane and got called for the travel. 3 defenders around Agbasi. He wanted to dish to an open Klein a little to his right and got called for a little stutter step when he caught it. 5.5 to play. Here come the Eagles the other side. Left side, Tillman drives baseline. Actually, that's Alex Barner with a driving layup to tie the game at 53 all. Evangel at one point leading by 8. That's all gone now. It's a tie ball game. Evangel the other way. Cotton left baseline from the corner. Puts it on the floor. Out front to Zach Klein. Bounce pass left side again to Cotton. He'll swoop in the lane and draw a foul. Got reached in on as he got to the middle of the lane. The foul charge to Elliott Black. It's going to be his third. Brody Wingert checks in for Evangel. Agbasi comes out. Stephen Cotton at the free throw line will have a 1-1. These are big. Cotton with 12 points in the game today, averaging 10.7. Front end is no good. Rebound tipped up and out of bounds. It's going to be Evangel's ball. How big a break is that? Cotton misses the front end of a 1-and-1. 2 Eagles players there for a rebound, and Evangel's going to wind up with it. Angel looking to inbound from underneath. Comes into Donnelly right of the lane. Double pump layup left short. Rebound winds up with Central Methodist. Now knocked free. Scramble for the loose ball. And there's going to be a foul on Evangel, I think. Donnelly going after it is going to get called for a foul from behind. He wound up on the underside of that pile, but gets stuck with the foul. It's his first. That's Evangel's last foul to give. It's their 6th as a team. So it's now Eagles ball, and they can shoot for the first lead of the half. Tied at 53 all, less than 5 minutes to go. Back comes Central Methodist the other way. Eric Franklin brings it up. Right side for Bank. Back to Franklin. Franklin between the circles. Picks up a dribble. Right side for Bank. Bounce pass underneath. With it there. Turnaround shot. Blocked by Cotton. Rejects the black try from the far side of the lane. Crusaders with it back. Here's Brody Wingert, right wing. Picks up a dribble. To Donnelly. Now to J.J. Williams. Underneath for Stephen Cotton. Cotton left of the lane. Cross court for Wingert, right corner. Brody there. Takes it to the wing. Ball knocked away from him, but picked up in the backcourt by Zach Klein. Now to Williams. J.J. with 15 to shoot. Feeds Cotton left block. Steven double team. Over to Klein. He'll drive baseline. Finds Donnelly for 3. Missed it over the rim. Rebound deflect out of bounds. It's still Evangel's ball. Never hit rim. The shot clock at 5. The Crusaders need to inbound and get a look here with a shot clock at 5 seconds. They're going to inbound from the far sideline. They're between the baseline and foul line for this inbounds. Williams to trigger it. Gets it into Brody Wingert. Wingert to his right, launches a 23-footer. Missed it off the front of the rim. Eagles the rebound. They've come up with big stops in this thing. And another chance for them to take the lead. Less than 4 minutes to go and a 53-all tie. Left of the arc, Melvin Tillman. Tillman gives it up to Franklin left wing. Franklin to his right office pick. Gets between the circles. Drives to his right, ball knocked away, gets it back. Over to Bank. Bank left of the arc from Elliott Black. Black backs his way in the lane. Pump fakes, goes up, and he traveled. Took an extra step as he backed his way into the paint on Cotton. And Evangel will get it back. Score still tied, and 3:32 left to go. Evangel has not used a timeout yet. They've got all 6 of theirs remaining. Eagles have just 2 left to burn. Evangel gets it over the midcourt line. Now to work on the offensive end. Right side, Donnelly to the right corner to Brody Wingard. Wingard with 12 points tonight. Top of the key, Klein. 3-ball, yes! Klein picking a huge moment for his first basket of the second half. Gives the Crusaders a lead back at 56-53. Timeout Evangel. 3:16 left to play. The Crusaders have retaken the lead. We will take a timeout and return after this. Let's do two of these. Back at the Ashcroft Center, where Evangel has called their first time out of the game. A Zach Klein three-pointer has given Evangel back the lead at 56-53. 3:16 left to play. Central Methodist will inbound. Klein getting his first basket of the second half moments ago. 9 points for him tonight. Eagles will go the other way. They'll bring it up from our right to our left. Eric Franklin brings it across. Now matched up with Brody Wingard. He'll hand it off behind him to Melvin Tillman. Tillman hands it off to Bank, who hands it off to Franklin, top of the key. Right of the arc for Tillman. Left of the arc, a three by Franklin. In and out, no good. Cotton the rebound for Evangel. Crusaders going to stop. They'll bring it the other way. Less than 3 minutes left. J.J. Williams over the midcourt line. Feeds it to the right side with it there. Wingard, top of the key for Klein. Zach to his left, around a defender. Tries to feed it across the lane for Cotton. It's out of his reach and out of bounds. Opportunity missed there. And the Eagles are going to have it back with 2:42 left to play. Central Methodist will walk it up floor the other direction. Franklin brings it up. Bounce pass left of the arc for Alex Barner. Back to Franklin. They look at Black, try to feed him down low. Ball knocked away by Cotton. Rolls out of bounds, baseline, and it's Evangel's ball. Crusaders have tipped a lot of those passes to the post tonight. They come up with a turnover there. And Evangel will go the other way with 2:25 left. They lead by 3. J.J. Williams over the midcourt line. Right side to Brody Wingard. Brody to his right, cut off that way. Feeds top of the key to Cotton. Left wing now to J.J. Williams. Fires a pass to Donnelly. Missed the layup. Rebound Central Methodist. They'll go the other way. Oh, Jamie got wide open. Could not quite convert. Eric Franklin walks into the backcourt for the Eagles with less than 2 minutes to go. Here's Tillman out front. Tillman hands it off behind him to Michael Bank. Bank to his left. Hands it off to Franklin. He'll drive inside, staggers, but gets it to Black, who scores on a layup. Elliott Black with 10, converts the layup. It's a 1-point game with 1:44 to go, and a timeout called by the Eagles. 56-55. Crusaders have their lead cut to 1. They'll have the ball when we come back after this commercial timeout. A little less than 2 minutes. This is 17, right? Okay. We're back at the Ashcroft Center where Evangel leads Central Methodist 56-55. 1:44 left. Evangel has the lead and the ball. And time for the game summary. Brought to you by Empire Bank, where teamwork always pays off. Crusaders had a 5-point lead at halftime, 33-28. They opened up that lead to 8 early in the second half before the Eagles converted on some threes and quickly got back in it and have evened the game. At one point, Evangel with a three-pointer from Zach Klein a moment ago gave them a three-point edge at 56-53. Eagles converting a shot to get to within one. Both teams now just in the single bonus. The possession arrow belongs to the Eagles. Back to live action now. Winger shy of the midcourt line to Zach Klein. Klein gets it over midcourt. Hands it off to Brody Winger. The ball knocked away and stolen by Tillman. He'll drive right side. Lost it himself, but it's knocked away by the Crusaders from behind. And it's going to stay Eagles ball with 90 seconds to go. They shoot for the lead here. They get it in right corner. Now top of the key for Franklin. Franklin, right side bank for three. Missed it over the rim. Rebound Williams. Baseball pass. Length of the floor to Donnelly, who peels out as he didn't have numbers. And the Crusaders are going to reset with 1:15 to go. At a 1-point Evangel lead. Wingard far wing. Goes to his right on the dribble around bank down the alley. Got a shot blocked out of bounds. Crusaders keep it with 1:06 to go. 20 to shoot. Evangel will inbound underneath, leading 56-55. Donnelly to trigger it in. It comes into Williams' ball, knocked away. It's stolen by the Eagles again. Then it's stolen back by Evangel. Bank had it, lost it, and Williams just ripped it out of midair. Less than a minute to go. It's still 56-55 Crusaders. They've traded possessions a couple of times in a 1-point game, and neither side can get a bucket. Here's Klein left side. Hands it off to Williams. Shot clock at 15. JJ spins in the lane. Shot is short. Tipped by Cottonneau. Rebound on the floor. It rolls near out of bounds, but picked up by the Eagles. They'll race the other way, and now they've got numbers. Franklin with a 3-on-2 to Bank. Reverse layup. Good. Bank with 13. Less than 28 seconds to go. Evangel now down one. Crusaders keep it going. Williams far side. 20 seconds to go. Feeds Klein. Klein has it rolled to Cotton left wing. Kicks it out to Williams. His three. Rims out. Rebound Eagles, and they're fouled from behind with 12 seconds to go. And Methodist will have free throws to try to extend the lead to 3. Zach Klein crashed from behind and knocked to the floor the Eagles player that had him boxed out for the rebound. And Alex Barner will be the free throw shooter with 12 seconds to go. It's Klein's third foul. And we've got a timeout called by Evangel. We'll keep it here. This has been a disastrous turn of events. The Crusaders have had a bunch of chances and could not convert at all. Since the Klein three with 3:16 to go in the second half, they have failed to score. Had several cracks at it there, including losing the ball, then getting it back where they had it stolen and stole it right back seconds later. But an open look, and Evangel couldn't get the shot to drop. The Eagles, who got a steal and layup at the other end, converting from Michael Banks' shot in transition, put them ahead by 1. And now they're in a position to knock out Evangel here in this conference opening game. This would be a stunning defeat for the Crusaders here in the first conference game of the year. Eagles at 6-4. They have been tough, scrappy, and we said at the outset, they're a tough matchup for anybody with the way they shoot from the perimeter and this guard-oriented team that is quick and scrappy. They have given Evangel fits, not so much at the offensive end, but at Evangel's offensive end. It's been the defense of the Eagles that has been very impressive, and a much, much tougher defensive team than we saw from this group a year ago. This was not exactly what you'd call a great defensive team last year. They tried to outshoot you. This is a different type of Eagles team that we've seen today. Evangel called a timeout. Now they're going to call another one. trailing by 1 of the Crusaders. And the way they operate, you saw there, they did not get a timeout moments ago when they had a possession to try to take the lead back. They may be calling what they want out of the timeout here, even though they've got still 3 timeouts left. Unless they run into trouble, they will likely not call timeout as they go to the other end and have the defense scramble. Crusaders starting 5 is broken huddles. Klein, Cotton, Donnelly, Wingert, and Williams. Free throw shooter Alex Barner is 5 for 9 from the year at the foul line in 10 games. And he's at the foul line for a 1-and-1. It's on the way. He made it. Now a 2-point Eagles lead. This one to make it a 3-point game, and Evangel would need a 3 to force overtime. Here it comes. On the way. Good. He sinks both. Evangel needs a 3 to tie, and Evangel's going to call timeout. Or wait, that's Central Methodist calling timeout. We'll wait and see who took it. I think it is Evangel's time. They don't do this often, but I think they want to get set, and it may have been a little bit predicated on the fact that that wasn't a great possession that they let go with less than a half a minute to play, down a point. They're drawing up now a length of the floor play with 12 seconds left. Evangel needs to hit a 3-pointer to tie, trailing now 56-59. Eagles had a ton of chances down a point. Could not convert. And Evangel just gave them one too many chances. A turnover late, a steal by the Eagles. They went in transition, and Michael Banks' layup gave them a lead with 28 seconds to go. Then free throws now from Alex Barner have made it a 3-point deficit for Evangel. They have not trailed in this half until the bank layup with half a minute left. Crusaders led by 5 at the half. Their biggest lead was 8, but that didn't last long. The Eagles kind of chipped away. They got within 6, and there was a 6-point Evangel lead for the longest time. Evangel was up 55-50 with 1:44 to go. Actually, that's not right. That was an Evangel 56-55 lead at 1:44. Now Evangel inbounds. J.J. Williams brings it up. The Klein 3 had broken a tie. Wingert right side for 3 to tie it. Missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound deflects to the corner, out of bounds. It's going to be Evangel ball with 3.9 to go. Still chance for Evangel. Less than 4 seconds left. Evangel looking at their bench. And they're going to call a timeout here. Brody Wingert missing a 3 right of the arc. That was a good look from Brody. About a 22-footer missed off the back of the rim. That's kind of what Evangel wanted there in that last possession. Couldn't get it to drop. But the Crusaders still have it and still a chance. They're going to inbound along the baseline with 3.9 on the clock. Still looking for the game-tying 3. Tell you what, Evangel can sink this and force overtime. They may be tough to put away. But right now, Central Methodist in control. Looking to hold off Evangel. The Crusaders trying to draw up one more final play. Eagles have a timeout remaining too, and they're trying to get the officials' attention. They may use their timeout here once they see Evangel set on the inbound. J.J. Williams will throw it in. Evangel in a box around the lane. And there's the timeout from Central Methodist. That's their last one. Now we'll see if Evangel changes their play. They've got a full timeout here. Eagles out of timeouts. Evangel now with just one left. Crusaders never took a timeout in the whole game. They've used 5 of their 6 in the last 3:16 regulation. Now we'll see if Evangel draws up something different for 3.9 remaining. You really do not have time to miss on your first attempt. If you're down by 1 or 2, yeah, you've got a chance to try a 3 and win it. And if you miss it, have a chance at a putback. But here, if you miss a shot, you not only have to get an offensive board, you've got to get it back outside the 3 line and launch again. That's going to be really hard to do in 3.9 seconds. Just about impossible. You need to tip it back to the perimeter and hope somebody can catch and launch quick. So your best bet here is to get an open 3 look on this inbounds play and make it. Williams will trigger the inbounds pass. Again, Evangel in just about a box around the lane. Here it comes. Williams looking for an open man. Sends it top. The key ball knocked away. It winds up in Donnelly's hands. He shoots. It's short, and the Eagles have won it. Central Methodist knocks off Evangel. The Crusaders open the conference season with a defeat, and the Eagles win at the Ashcroft Center 59-56. They hung in